Hello friends, welcome on in. I could not be more excited for today's video. I have been incredibly fortunate to have been chosen by LEGO to get my hands on a bunch of the LEGO Super Mario sets. We're gonna be diving in, doing an overview for this video. We're gonna dive in further with like an unboxing and building and getting creative with LEGO Super Mario in another video. But let's dive on in, check out these amazing sets and see what you guys have to look forward to coming in August. Before we get started with really diving into all of these beautiful sets, I do want to say thank you again to LEGO for sending us these amazing sets. I could not be more excited. I honestly thought LEGO Nintendo would never happen, and here we are now getting early access to them so I can share them with you guys. I'm just so excited to be diving in, building them, checking them out. So let's do it up without further ado and check out these beautiful sets. The full LEGO Super Mario product range is going to include an amazing 16 sets ranging from as little as 10 pieces all the way up to 1,010 pieces, with those price points ranging from $4.99 US all the way up to $99 US. Really fantastic lineup we've got here. Let's take a closer look. So first up is the starter course. Just diving into a little bit more of a deeper analysis of the set. We've obviously seen a lot of it, but if you are seeing this for the first time, I want to make sure you guys have lots to look forward to. So obviously you get the amazing digital Mario in there. His eyes, his mouth, and his chest are all a screen. He is partially buildable, and actually elements of him are swappable, as we'll see in a little bit. But the set itself includes a bunch of different elements to really get you started with building out your own Super Mario courses. The whole idea behind this theme is to be able to build your own level to play through, and it actually connects to an app, which we're going to get to see in the next video, so look forward to that. But there are some really cool new pieces, kind of these little platforms that have different little rounded edges on them and stuff. You obviously get some cool characters like the Goomba and Bowser Jr. there. You got the end flag, which is an iconic thing. So I think there's just a lot of different elements that you're seeing here that are super iconic, but we do get some new pieces from them. That round tile on his face is really interesting. It'll be awesome to see if that makes its way into some non-printed variants eventually. And I'm just excited to get building this in our next video and really learn a little bit more about how it all comes together and how it actually gets played with. So let's move on and check out our next one. So next up, we've got the expansion set, which we've already seen. It is the Pirahna Plant Power Slide. Some of the things that I love about this one, we've got the green, the green roller coaster track in there, which is really nice to see. Some cool, I think maybe new spiky pieces, maybe not. I can't say I've seen these in a set off the top of my head. Some really nice printed pieces, some of the rounded ones there for the Koopa, of course. Love seeing some of the little pyramids in white on the teeth. And then again, those rounded kind of base pieces, we see them in, I think, 3 different sizes here, an 8x, like an 8x8, a 6x6, and a 4x4 in yellow. So cool to get these in a couple more variations. I definitely think there's going to be some potential with like a bunch of different types of mocks making use of these really odd rounded pieces. And then of course you can see there's all the spots where they highlight where Mario will be interacted with. So it's kind of cool to get an idea of how you'll be playing with this set with Mario. So let's move on to our next one that we already knew about. This is the last one that we had kind of already seen, and it is the Power Up Pack. So what I like about this one is it doesn't just include the stuff for Mario, which is the hat and the body. It actually does include a couple extra pieces, so it is a little bit of a way to at least add on to, kind of your existing world and help you expand out your Lego Mario levels as you bring those to life. And I do really like that this one here highlights that it makes Mario climb walls. So really nice to know, because maybe if you're at the store and looking at the different power packs going, what am I going to do with these? Because, you got the starter pack, you started playing, you start to get an idea. You'll be able to know how this is going to allow you to enhance your play experience, which will be really fun to see in action. So that's the last of the ones we know, guys. Let's dive on in to the ones that we don't know about yet. So first up, and this one admittedly I had not been expecting in the slightest, but it's actually a mystery bag as far as I know, because it does say 10 to collect. It says 1 Lego character. It says series 1, so fingers crossed that means there could be other ones in the future. And we've got 10 amazing characters here. I'm not that crazy of a Mario fan. Say I know all of these off the top of my head. It looks like I see Bullet Bill though. We got a winged, Goomba. We've got one of the little ghosts. We got a squid, the Bomb-Omb, some of the fish variants, one of the spiky dudes. And then I will say, I did do a little bit of feeling of this, and I do think I know what's in there. We're gonna do a feel in the next video of this before we open it to see if we can indeed guess what it is. So look out for that in our next one. But really, really cool to see a fun, small, interactive way to kind of add to not only the game, but your kind of Lego Mario collection of fun little characters to build. So really, really nice to see. All right, following up that one for another new one is another new expansion set. We've got the Boomer Bill Barrage. I think Boomer Bill is a new variant of the Bills. He's got a very angry looking face, but no arms, so a little bit of a different look there. We do see the mushroom that we saw in the actual bonus set that was available if you got the pre-order and really, really, really early. And then you, of course, have a Shy Guy in there as well. Some of the pieces I'm seeing in here are like the gray gears. We've got those weird rounded pieces in the nougaty color that's kind of newer to Lego, which I love seeing a little bit more of throughout these sets. And then you just got a really fun little platform where, you know, the Bills are going to be swinging around, which looks like it could be super duper fun to play with. Though, interestingly, it doesn't look like there's anything to scan on them. It may just be on these particular pieces that you kind of interact with the Bills. So I'm curious, again, to see how this will come together as part of the actual playset as we bring that together later. And then last up, guys, we've got the biggest set and brand new one as well, which I have to say has some characters I am super excited to see. This is another expansion set. It's called Toad's Treasure Hunt, and you've got Toad in there, and you've got Toadette in there. You've also got some cool like little arrow signs in here, some really, really fun rounded pieces in a couple different colors to build out the different little mushrooms. I'm really excited to see how these will play into the games as well. Hopefully they're just as fun as some of the mini games that you get to see in the Super Mario video games. You've got some, I think these guys are called Cheep Cheeps if I remember. I'm even seeing things like, it looks like there might be a hidden mushroom there. There's a little mushroom there too. And actually one over here as well. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3. So that probably plays a little bit into the set and how it all comes together. Of course, we've got a Goomba. I will say, I think something brand new here is seeing the cloud pieces in green, which is really, really awesome. These obviously help you build out a little bit of a tree look, which is super duper cool in comparison to the cloud like we see in the original starter course, and of course have seen from the Unikitty sets in the past and stuff. But yeah, looking like an absolutely fun one. I just gotta say, I love seeing Toad and Toadette come to life. Obviously a very blocky form for them, but I totally think it's very fitting for Lego. And I mean, those smiles, they're just so classic, look so cute. And it looks like it's going to be a really, really fun build too, with all the fun designs for the different mushrooms there. And now we've got all of the other amazing new sets that we did not get to have our hands on, but we can definitely still check out together. Starting with the Desert Pokey set, which includes a classic Pokey. We got a little mole in there and looks like a really, really fun and different play feature that I'm excited to see in action eventually. Next up, we've got Womp's Lava Trouble. You, of course, have a big, bad Womp there. We've got a little lava dude, which is looking really, really cute. Following that, it's absolutely amazing to see it. It's super exciting, but we have Mario's house with our best bud, Yoshi. That set also has a Goomba in there, which is awesome to see. Then we've got the Thwomp Drop, which has got some little lava guys in there. It looks like a really, really fun mechanic. It's going to take place with that one because that Thwomp is really, really high up. Then we've got the Guarded Fortress, which looks like one of the classic endgame castles, or end level castles, with a Bomb-Bomb in there too. Then we've also got King Boo and the Haunted Yard. This one definitely looks super spooky, got some cool bats in there, and then a really big blocky King Boo, which is super duper cute. Last but certainly not least, a set we did already know about, and it's Bowser's Castle Boss Battle. Looking epic, really big, tons of pieces in there, and lots of amazing stuff to build. And that there, folks, wraps everything up for this video. It is the full lineup of the Lego Super Mario goodness that we have to look forward to coming in August. Absolutely stoked to get my hands on more of the sets myself. You can also, of course, stay tuned for our next video, which is going to show us building the sets that we have on hand and then getting creative with them. So make sure you watch out for that too. It's going to be a really fun one. And I'm just going to be more excited that Lego Super Mario is here. We get to check it out, and you guys are going to get your hands on it coming in August. So thank you for watching with me today. Hope you enjoyed learning more. If you have any more questions, let me know in the comments, and we will see you next time for some more Lego building fun. Happy building out there, friends.